Hi everyone, this is Sean from Risen Phoenix Studios. I'm going to do a brief overview of Steamalot Epoch's Journey. Steamalot Epoch's Journey is a tactical trading card game where you can build your own deck of skills, characters, and equipment, and then play them in a turn-based strategy combat setting. This game centers around the main character Patrick, who is an apprentice to Merlin, learning how to be a great engineer in this Steam Camelot setting. And he's basically runs errands for Merlin and uncovers a plot against the crown in doing so, and some Steam technology that has gone awry. Now you can see in our main menu here, we have two basic play options: PvP for playing against your friends or random people, and right now it says deck editing, which it's going to take us straight into the deck editor and then playing a level. Normally it'd be level select. By hitting the deck editor, you can see the card library and the play deck. You have to have 20 cards in your deck: characters, equipment, and skills. You can have any variety of those, although you can't have more than 3 repeating cards, regardless of their level. Hitting the minus takes one out, hitting the plus puts one back in, and you can do it on either side. You can also highlight a card and hit the inspect button to show you your actual character card in case you don't remember what they do. And you can see on there it has brief summary stats: your health, your base armor, base attack, attack range, movement range, accuracy, and then any skills that card happens to have. Sir Patrick, our engineer knight, has hack, so he can modify any pieces of equipment to do one of 4 things randomly: add health, accuracy, armor, or damage to a piece of equipment. So we're going to close him out, hit play. And you can also select your starting character, a character that will always be on top of your deck when it gets shuffled. You're going to hit the main character and go from there, but you can select any one you want. So here comes my hand, and of course, Sir Patrick is on top. You play him onto any flashing square that shows up when you highlight a character in your hand. These squares could be anywhere, but anyone that's not flashing that looks similar is most likely your enemy's start square. And you can see all those stats that were on the card when I showed you earlier are now on the right on the piece of parchment paper. It's basically a quick way to see how your character is doing, any other status that they might have if your enemy plays a negative skill effect card on you, would show up right next to player turn on the top right portion of the board, where it's kind of a blank space right now. And you see Patrick, I've highlighted him. He has his movement range and his farthest attack range indicated in red. His movement range is in blue. You can click anywhere in the blue area and he'll move there. And you can play as many people as you want on your turns, as long as there are unoccupied start spaces available. The only thing you can't do is use equipment on characters on their first turn. So I can't use any of these weapons or equipment that are here on the bottom in my hand. So the only thing I do now is tap on my deck and end my turn, let the AI go. And if you saw those little red particle effects that played on my character, that means they played a negative skill effect on me, which I'll check out here in a second. And yep, I highlighted them. Looks like I've been clamped, which you can see there in sort of the mid-top right. That means I cannot attack, or I'm sorry, I cannot defend or move on this turn, unfortunately. So that means I can attack someone if they're next to me, but otherwise I'm just kind of stuck for right now. I can, however, put equipment on me since it's my second turn. So I'm going to put some boots on. You can see it showed up on the right, and my armor went up by 1. And I'm going to put a fighting club there on the farmer, and his attack went up to 10. One thing I can do with Patrick, I mentioned that he can hack. I'm going to tap the skill button on the bottom left button column. It's also on the left side of the board. You can see a shoe is highlighted and flashing within my inventory now. I tap on that, and I get one of 4 random hacks. And my accuracy went from 80 to 85%. Which is quite handy, because when you miss, it's a sad, sad day. Since I have him in the deck, I'm going to throw Sir Gawain on the battlefield as well to kind of bulk up my army, so now it's 4 on 4. Now from here, you're going to get a card every turn, and the idea is to either kill the enemy's commander, which should be indicated by a little icon saying that this is their commander, or to wipe everyone's characters off the board. In this scenario, you'd just want to wipe everyone off the board. You'd pick or be notified of the type of battle before you're playing. And then from here, it's turn-based combat. So you move, attack, and do the best you can, and hopefully use a little bit of strategy, if not a lot, Ah, I missed. Maybe the pig can do better. There we go. And that's the basics of Steamalot. I hope you enjoy it, and we're going to go over some more advanced tactics and features later on. Cheers.